students, let's continue the topic properties of acid, in which we were discussing regarding indicators. So children, here you can see what I have written on board. Indicators are the complex substances which changes its color in acidic and basic media. Normally students, indicator is a substance which is used to identify whether the given substance is acidic, basic or neutral in media, and that indicators are of various kinds. Here, according to your syllabus, just a introduction of some indicators like olfactory indicators. Olfactory indicators is associated with the change in smell, and in olfactory indicators mainly we using onion, vanilla and clove oils. Onion, when we taking onion extract and using it with acid, then there is no change in smell we will observe. But at the same time, when we are going to use this onion extract with any basic substances, like for example NaOH, then the smell of onion is not going to get detected. Okay, now mainly we have to do litmus, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Litmus is actually we getting from lichens. That's why I have mentioned here natural. Litmus is a natural indicator. It can be of two kinds, red and blue. We generally using the solutions, red solutions and blue solution. As well as one more I have written here, red cabbage. Extract of red cabbage can be also used. So when we using this red cabbage extract in acidic media, it provides us red color remains red, because red cabbage color is only red, but in basic medium the color changes to green. Now come towards the most important indicator which are generally used in our laboratory, that is methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Methyl orange, as it is clear from the color, it is orange color, but changes its color in case of acid and basic medium, children. In case of acidic medium, the methyl orange changes to pink color. It changes to pink color. And what about phenolphthalein? Phenolphthalein, in case of, as it is of colorless nature, so when we adding in acid, remains colorless, means there will be no change. There will be no change. And now come towards the most important one, that is litmus. So children, when we adding any acidic substances with litmus, then red color of litmus remains red in acidic media. But when we using blue litmus, this blue litmus gets changed to red. So litmus provided blue to red color, methyl orange turns to pink color, and phenolphthalein remains colorless. You must keep it in your mind because it is very important point. And now the fifth physical properties are acids are a good electrolyte, means conducting electricity in aqueous solution. Conducting electricity in aqueous solution. Now children, we will discuss the chemical properties which are very important as well as also in your syllabus. So in chemical properties, first we are going to do action of acid on metals, and that reactions many a times you did from 7 to 9 class also, like preparation of hydrogen gas. All of you knowing how hydrogen gas get prepared. So reaction with active metals. First topic is our chemical properties. In that chemical properties, first point we will take reaction with active metals. Reaction with active metals. And for this, first we will take the typical reactions, children. Whenever a metal reacts with acid, means metal plus acid. Metal plus acid. What we will get, children? Metallic salt plus hydrogen gas. But here one point you must keep it in your mind, active metals means metals which are above in reactivity series than hydrogen. Above hydrogen in reactivity series, then only this reaction will occur. Otherwise no reaction is possible. Like when we thinking about Mg, Zn, you can take example of iron, and you can take here either H2SO4 or HCl, because HNO3 generally not giving hydrogen gas, being a very strong oxidizing agent converting hydrogen into water. So normally we taking metals above hydrogen and we getting their concerned salt MgSO4. Here we will get ZnCl2 and there we will get FeNO3. Sorry children, just now I told you HNO3 we can't use. By mistake I have written here we can take H2SO4 or HCl. Okay, so when we will take H2SO4 we will get FeSO4 and when we will take HCl we will get FeCl2 plus hydrogen gas. In all cases hydrogen gas is common here. You will give the symbol of hydrogen gas and you will check the part. If you have to balance, please balance it. So metal plus acid, you will get this. And it's very important. Now, just now I told you what about with HNO3? HNO3 being a strong oxidizing agent can't be used. But only with two elements like Mg and Mn. With this, only 1% dilute HNO3 can be used and then we will get the salt and hydrogen gas. Okay, but normal condition this reaction is not opted. In normal condition this reaction is not applicable being oxidizing agent. Now the second reaction, what we are going to do children? Reaction with bases. Second reaction with bases. And as you know, neutralization reaction means when an acid reacts with a base, give rise to the formation of salt and water. So reaction with bases. Reaction with bases. Another name is what? Neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction. Okay. So general reactions will be what here? Acid plus base, salt plus water. Salt plus water. Like HCl plus NaOH. What we will get here? NaCl plus H2O. At the same time, you can use another also. Take example of, in place of this, you can take H2SO4. And in place of this, you can take CaOH whole twice. But generally, we choosing the soluble bases here. Okay, we can take this. What we will get children here? Calcium sulfate and water. CaSO4 plus H2O. CaSO4 plus H2O. And this CaSO4, as I told you, we should try to opt soluble one. I have shown you here, but you try to take the soluble one. Balancing part you will take care. Now the next is, second is with base. Now third we are going to do action of dilute acids on salts. Action of dilute acids on salts. And this is very important for you. In this we are going to discuss 2-3 like action on metal carbonate. Metal carbonate. First we are going to take plus acid. So as it is written here, carbonate, you must keep it in your mind, carbon dioxide gas must be released. Metallic salt plus CO2 plus H2O. So either we will take carbonate or bicarbonate. In both cases children, product will be similar. Metal carbonate or bicarbonate, product will be carbon dioxide, water and metallic salt. Okay. For example, we are going to take metallic carbonate, take NaHCO3 or Na2CO3. Take any one of these two and take HCl. Product will be similar, like you will get here NaCl, there also NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus H2O plus CO2. Only you have to take care of balancing part. Okay. Now I think it must be balanced. If not balanced, you take care of this. In the same manner children, I will explain you with metallic sulfide, bisulfide and decomposition of sulfides. So for this, I will explain you in next video. Okay children, I am going to explain you to next video.